Whoa, feedback. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing tonight? I don't need that, okay? I don't need that negativity in my life. Check it out here. I'm here today to do a little bit of stand-up comedy for you all, and I want to thank all my coworkers, first and foremost, for coming out here to watch me crash and burn, not at work, all right?
Yes, Jordan!
I really need to go home at some point, but just want to talk a little bit about myself, because I'm awesome. I like to volunteer in the USO. I represent a group called the New Challengers. We do a lot of video games and anime stuff, and I'm not talking about that cartoon porn, okay? We don't do that. I know that you all know what I'm talking about because each of you in your life at some point will say to me that you, for some reason, were forced to watch it for 15 minutes straight. I don't know. All right, that's on you. But me personally, I love the USO. I love to give back, and I'm glad to be here at the talent show today. So, at the USO, some of the things I do besides running video game tournaments, doing anime, and being an all-around swell guy is I like to make sure all the PlayStations are maintained because let me tell you something, soldiers. Airmen and Marines, listen up. The bottom of the disc needs to be red, okay? Some of those Blu-ray discs look like Wolverine was in the factory going to town on the bottom of those things. Those are not going to read, all right? And I can't have anybody coming up to me asking me, why won't this work? And I'm like, well, these are just, it looks like you have pieces of the DVD. I'm not really sure what to do with that. But outside of that, you know, I like to go in, I like to watch people play games and things of that nature. And something I've noticed through observation is, if you challenge someone to a game, any game at all, and they say, oh yeah, I play that game, or, yeah, I'm okay, they're probably telling the truth, so take it for what it is, okay? But let me tell you something right now. Listen up very closely. If someone comes up to you and says, hey man, you want to play? And they go, I'm okay at the game. If half of what they say isn't even English or any discernible language, they're probably legit. So give them one of the many broken controllers that you all broke at some point and play and hope that you can win because they're probably going to beat you. All right, so the last thing I want to say about the USO is when I'm in there hosting tournaments, I'm doing it out of my own goodwill. Please don't start fights with me. You guys out there playing the games are really good at talking trash, okay? And I laugh. But because I laugh doesn't mean that I'm the guy that wants to fight you. All right, I've seen guys that get that look in their eye. They're in there, they're playing the game. Some guy that like dunks on them, buckets, Brick City, whatever, he's getting upset. He's looking around the room, he's like, okay. I can't fight this guy because he's twice my size. Okay. That guy's got like 4 of his dudes with him. Who's that tall guy with the turkey hat on? He looks pretty scrawny. Hey, you! You think that's funny, huh? I'm like, oh, seriously? Really? No, man, it's not funny. No trash talk, all right? No trash talk. But speaking of trash talk, let's talk about the gym for a second. I know you looked up here and you said, is that an Aswolian dynamite up there? You are correct, all right? I am, in fact, a gym-going gentleman. Let me tell you something right now. If you see a 195-pound dumbbell next to me, I'm not using it, okay? I know what y'all are doing. Dude in the front row, all you swole dudes in the front row, you get in your little conversation, all right? You're talking about, check that dude out over there. I think he's like curling a Q-tip or something. What is that? Watch this. Hey bro, you gonna curl that? No, I'm not gonna curl that. I can't even park that. You kidding me right now? I think I'm freaking Luke Scott. Move this, you must. No, I can't. I really can't. I'm sorry. The force is not with me on this one, okay? Yes, I'm a nerd. We'll get to that later. But, gym shirts, people, the stuff you wear in the shirt, I don't wear this in the gym, okay? This is my wedding attire. But when you go in the gym, you see a lot of stuff like Freak Beast or Strive for Excellence or Just Do It like a Freak Beast while doing it excellently. Shirts like that. Me, I go in the gym, I'm wearing a Sonic shirt. I like Sonic. Don't ask me if I'm fast because I'm not, okay? I run, but I'm not fast. Have you ever seen a really tall, gangly guy like me run? Anybody? You know what it looks like? Have you ever thrown a squid before? It's not a good sight, okay? It's just not good. But yeah, being in the gym surrounded by like paleo sea monsters and He-Man, superheroines, and triangles is kind of daunting for a guy like me because I'm just a little guy. And yeah, triangles, I just said that because I'm not good at geometry, so I don't know what I'm seeing half the time in the gym. You all are juicing? Not good for you. Back it up a little bit. Me, I'm just trying to have a good time. The only other thing I gotta say about the gym is this. The best time to go to the gym, and write this one down, okay? The best time to go to the gym is when you're sick. You know why? Because the gym knows when you're sick. Because your body and the gym talk. You know this because you're always skipping leg day. Your legs, they call up to your mind, but the cell phone reception's out. And your body's like, hey, we're sick today, gym, we're not gonna be there. The gym's all like, yeah, I know. I know he's not gonna be, he don't want none of this. But then you show up, right? Doesn't matter how many Niagara defact meals you ate. Doesn't matter how bad you got the runs. You come in there clenching, sweating, flu-like, ready to crush that gym. And when you wake up 6 hours later in the roll 3, you know you did a good job. All right? So just keeping it real, keep working out. But the last thing I want to touch on tonight, because I know y'all don't know half what I'm talking about, is nerddom. All right? It's probably not a good one. Now, nowadays, it's cool to be a nerd, right? We got Marvel movies, we got comic books everywhere, video games. That's not true, that's a misnomer. Half of you heard what I just said and you're on your cell phones like, misnomer, what a nerd. I know what that means though. Let me look it up. Yeah, I know what that, yeah, it's a misnomer, okay? It's not cool to be a nerd. Nobody wants to talk to the dude about the new Star Wars movie like, hey man, nerds are cool, the new Star Wars movie's coming out, what do you think? And as soon as they hit you with one of those, yeah man, I read the novels when I was in high school, you're already tuned out, you're gone. Nobody read those books. The only people that read those books are the same people that you gave swirlies to. People like me, okay? So I live that, all right? I'm about that life. I'll be real with you right now. Marvel movies are great, you know? You get to see all these heroes, AFN gets more theme songs to steal. It's fantastic, you know? And it makes me feel patriotic when Captain America's up there acting like he's from the 1940s, because he is. But the thing that I like it is nerds, they kind of get in the weeds when they watch those movies. Don't talk to me about how you feel about the Marvel movies, all right? Because I'm just going to question every nuance of the plot. You know, they didn't really get his character right or whatever. And these people, they look at me, you normal people look at me and you say, aren't you happy? We like you now. Come on, man. Y'all don't like me, you just like my stuff. The new challengers, it's a nerd thing, you know, that whole thing, I'm going to go revolve it on back to that. We just play for fun, you know? Okay, so people come in there, I play them, they beat me, I beat them, and people see how much time I spend playing these games, and they say, hey man, you know, when I play these games, I just play for fun. And I want to ask you, what do you think I play for? Think I play for the ladies? Look at me, okay? All right, it's not happening, all right? I carry around a stuffed alpaca in my pocket. It's from a walking joke. You know how I met my girlfriend? You want to know this? I met her at an anime convention. In a bar. That's right, she was drinking, already a nerd. The only leg up I had from everybody else is I showered that day and I had a job. And I already won. So, convention standards are pretty low. I hope she doesn't watch this. I'm sorry, love you baby, I don't know, you're so great, oh yeah, whatever. I know she's calling me, she wants me to come back home. I got in this conversation with her, she says, you need to come back home, I want to see you so bad, when is this gonna be real? I'm like, I gotta work, you know, I gotta have a job. She's like, you can come home and be a personal trainer. That's not the joke, she was serious, she said that. She wanted me to be a personal trainer. And I said, are you kidding me right now? Well, what am I supposed to do? I told my coworker, and he's like, you could be like a comedian personal trainer. Yeah, because that's exactly what you want, right? You want me spotting some guy like, yeah, okay, keep going, man. Keep going, you're doing a great job. You're doing a great job, keep it going. And they're like, yeah, really? You think I'm doing good? No, this is terrible. What are you talking about? That's the joke. I'm a comedian. Remember comedian personal trainer? Wow, you were bad at working out and getting jokes. $250 deposit at the front desk, please. Nobody wants that, okay? So, that's my set for tonight. I want to thank you all. My name is Jarvis White, second funniest man alive. If you wonder who the first one is, my stepdad, but I can take care of that real quick. A little Jonestown special. But thank you very much. Have a nice night, everybody.
Thank you, Jarvis. And coming up next, we have